Hi Fans und damit herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren entspannten Sonntagmorgen-Stream. Für diejenigen, die es auf YouTube angesehen haben, beziehungsweise letzten Sonntag. Wir sind ja hier bei dessen Texten stehen geblieben und ich will jetzt unbedingt noch wissen, wie es weitergeht. Deswegen habe ich gesagt, wir schieben Mafia 2 nochmal ein Stückchen weiter. Ich habe ja genügend vorproduziert, da machen wir dann, ich sage jetzt mal voraussichtlich nächsten Sonntag wieder weiter, wenn wir hier, ich habe keine Ahnung, wie lange das Spiel noch dauert im Groben. Aber wir machen jetzt heute mal noch wieder ein paar Stündchen hier weiter und dann schauen wir mal, wie weit wir kommen. So, wir waren stehen geblieben. Tag 20. So, wo waren wir denn? Hatte der Typ hier was? Ears of the Beast, das ist nur Closing. Widget. Diesel Obliviator. Achso, ja, das war ja das für Ding. Oh, nein, halt. Falscher Knopf. Back to the Elevator, da wollte ich hin.
Whoa there, stranger. Almost blinded me with that shiny skull of yours. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years. It is. At least for me. For, you see, I'm also in the human department.
Another human reaper. I've been dying to beat one for ages. You can tell by those dark circles.
Thanks, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Auf einmal.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening. I haven't opened it in years. It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right? No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Have you thought of asking Fate about never changing instructions? What do you mean my choices affect the world all time? My difference.
Congratulations? Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it. Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion? I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make. Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Skullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers. Okay, so Skullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out. That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain? You mean what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired? Yeah, it's probably for the best. Been getting along just fine until now, right? Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later. Probably not, though.
Sehe ich später. Warum? Weil ich habe ja keine Augen. So typischer One Piece Humor. Das muss ich gerade mal kurz. So, mal gucken, was das da noch für ein Geselle ist da. Der kommt vom Vogel-Department, oder?
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decaying. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator? What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, though?
Das denke ich mir auch jedes Mal, ja.
Got insight into the fabric of the universe, deep reflections on the nature of the office. Save us the boredom. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today. A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way, too much faffing around with pointless minutia. And the fondness for regulations, I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no, always with these limits. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying the mark people this all time? Are you thinking?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride, for that is what we are born to do, yes. We, sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their humans, are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all. Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Er kommt etwas überheblich rüber.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross, it's been ages. Oh, Grimmy, This lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you. I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat? About how you feel about the whole thing? Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives every single day? Makes me uneasy. Can I be sure my choices had the correct results? Didn't know you were so rooted in determinism. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me. But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you? Sure, what's your poison?
What's your poison? Ein Text on the beach, ein Bloody Gary. Heat death of the universe, iced coffee.
Guaranteed to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence.
Sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out a bitter, earthy taste of coffee. Be honest, coffee really does taste like dirt. As the frozen cubes clink against your teeth, this whole endeavor feels distinguished and hip in the same.
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much. Nothing to it. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the Den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Nein. Ja, jetzt habe ich diese blöden Köpfe da. Aha. Crest, Ancient, Eagle, Hubris, Quack. Falsch. Herr Quack soll eine Ende darstellen, okay. Ja, wir bleiben mal beim... Immer das. Weiß und grau. End of day, yes. Wir müssen ja die Aufzugsteuerung erstmal wieder gewöhnen. Goodies. Cozy Bohemian Waffle Housing gaining popularity. Go check it out. Aber gut, ich kann mit dem Ding. So, a letter. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust you that you will handle it as usual. Quota: 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared if this must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to the... Was? Do be careful to the... Do be careful to let the right person live. Do your best, Fate. Okay. Wollen wir erstmal wieder den Stift gerade mal hier beiseite legen. Diese Lampe bringt halt mal echt gar nichts. So, wie sieht's denn aus? Oh, momentan haben wir überall Plus. Also Weltfrieden sieht gut aus. Das Haus ist wieder groß. Es ist keiner von den Menschen umgefallen, nur der Baum brennt. Also Das heißt also, Umwelt könnte noch ein bisschen besser werden. Schauen wir mal, wie wir das hinkriegen. So. One human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Be careful to let the right person live. Meint er jetzt mit in Anführungsstrichen right die rechte oder? Also der ganz rechts wäre ja der hier. Johann Zeiss, Student 19. Johann is doing okay in school and they have even gained a couple of good friends. One of them have a crush on. The parents are about to leave town, which means it's about time throwing a huge party. Okay. Riona Isfahani, 57, Sommelier. Das ist, Sommelier war irgendwas mit Wein. Weinkenner oder sowas, wenn ich es noch richtig im Kopf habe. Riona can identify just about every wine taste profile. Ja, okay, da steht's ja. They are so prophilic, they can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've been trying out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like doing tasting exercises with their children using various craft sodas. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. Also die klingt jetzt schon mal so, von 6 müssen 5 Leute sterben. Also ich denke mal, das ist fast eine davon. Rudolph Rudy, 19, student. What are moral first type of universal freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introduction books who can't stop talking about how they understand how society morals. Okay. Drecks-Corona-Ding da. Acak Nord, 30, Holzfäller. Acak co-owns the logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Also, they comply with environmental regulations on paper. They occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of gefährdete Dinge. Ich denke mal fast, der kommt auch weg. Anna von Wulfenstein, 48, Richter. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, because political power and positions bring Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Ja, okay. Christopher Wyatt, Money Lawn. Ich gerade kurz wieder. Money Launderer. Geldwäscher. Ah, okay, gut. Launderer habe ich jetzt. Laundry. Was war nochmal das englische Wort? Laundry? Für Wäsche. Doing the laundry. Irgendwie sowas. Die Wäsche tun. Aber Money Launderer, das war mir jetzt auch neu. Der Geldwäscher hat ein Waffelhaus eröffnet in der Mitte von Cacti Valley. Okay, have to reason to claim a legal income but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place which someone's happens, Christopher starts eating professionally and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Ja, klar. Ja. Also ich meine, der Holzfäller ist klar, der zerstört die Umwelt. Dann kriegen wir da vielleicht den brennenden Baum weg. Die nutzt gern ihre Machtposition aus. Der ist ein Geldwäscher und der Weinkenner macht Geschmacksrichtungen mit seinen Kindern, also. 3. Du darfst leben.
When did you last smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs? Heard the soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume? Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention? We can't tell if you're lacking in empathy or overflowing from it. Oh, proud reaper. Sometimes you cut too deep.
Ich verstehe immer noch nicht ganz, was diese Stimme da soll. Lady Portington.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Okay.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Okay. Ja, gut. Jetzt halt keine Besprechung, werden wir einfach wieder vor die Tür gesetzt. So, das sind immer dieselben Dinge. Ich glaube, die wechseln erst nächste Woche wieder.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Grim Rape Clothing. Perfectly regular sized toy gerbil made out of rubber. Warum?
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Stone Cold Classic. Oh, in schwarz, in weiß, in Anon, in Pearl. Red Christmas, Vampire, Wild, Witch, Ritual, Autumn, Business. Nehmen wir mal das Stone Cold Classic. Ah, das ist dort. Was ist schon wieder passiert? Logging Company Owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to lead in cancer found. Okay. Hat das jetzt bislang irgendwelche Auswirkungen? Nee. Okay, keine Ahnung, warum es mit der Natur noch schlechter wird. Science Today. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt we have at the research? Ah, das ist wegen der Richterin. Annoying know-it-all dies from the brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Massive house party leaves disaster in its wake. Anonymous attendees report it was such a heckin' good party. The Daily Moon, another person vanished without a trace. Law enforcement perplexed. Okay. Science Today in-depth overview. The merits of nuclear power. Sind wir mal gespannt. So, today is simple. It is if a great calmness has enveloped in the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Okay. 2 müssen sterben. Diese scheiß Lampe bringt eigentlich mal gar nichts. Ich habe gedacht, die deckt irgendwas im Hintergrund auf. So, Nikolai Hillis, 46, arbeitslos. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore ever. They really don't have to, because once upon a time they stole a ton of money in a heist, then hid the money, and then all their heist partners died due to more or less mysterious causes. Okay, Bankräuber. Also der ist schon mal auf der Abschlussliste. So, Viktor Yashin, 47, Safety Inspector. Which graduated at the top of their class and made A fast climb to the career ladder, becoming a chief safe inspector of local nuclear power plant. They have already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. Ah, der muss auf jeden Fall Ding. Der sieht gut aus. Der darf bleiben, weil da haben wir ja gerade gesehen. In-depth Overview, Merits of Nuclear Power. Das kann natürlich sein, dass das jetzt dann wieder so eine Art Foreshadowing ist. Khalil Jones, 40, Advisor. Khalil believes in the power to give only the best advice to potential residential candidates on the neutral party to boost the success of their campaign. Their self-confidence might be misplaced at the reputations of everyone they have advised. Okay, unsicher, aber so Immobiliendinger da, die sind immer suspekt. So, Kia Chadwick, 25, Schlachter oder Metzger, Butcher. Butcher heißt ja im Ding. Im englischen Original. Kia never thought they have the stomach for chopping up meat. Turns out the trick was dicing. Muss ich jetzt echt? Nein! Und damit herzlich willkommen zu. Einmal falsch geklickt, gehen wieder alle Monitore an. Distanzieren, okay. Ja, hätte man drauf kommen können. The trick was disassociate and have sharp knives. They tend to slightly hasty and wasteful when handling their product. On the weekends, Kia does a street circus that focus on knife juggling. Okay, Messer jonglieren. Aber dann würde ich mal gerade sagen. Nein! Oh verdammt, jetzt habe ich das Ding. Scheiße, jetzt habe ich das Falsche zum Lebenden angekreuzt. Ah. Jetzt musst du halt sterben.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today? Avast! This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild wakes. 'Twas power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
That is the most brutal of plants. Hoffen wir jetzt doch mal so einen blöden Radierer. Nicht mal wieder irgendwo falsch Ding. Keine Geschichten hier.
Grim? How about we skip the pleasantries and get back to usual pointless drudgery? Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever. You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations, because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Oh, das hat, glaube ich, das Ding der andere vorher gesagt, oder? Blood and Guts? Nee, Death in Texas, oder?
Yes, exactly.
Deswegen heißt das Spiel so. Aber nur deswegen, glaube ich auch nicht.
Either way, The nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.